Have you ever been working at your computer or just relaxing on the couch, and suddenly your eyelid starts twitching? At first, it feels like nothing. A tiny flutter, like a soft muscle spasm. But then it comes back, again and again. Some days it lasts for hours. Some people even feel it daily. You ask yourself, am I tired? Stressed? Is this normal, or should I be worried? If this sounds like something you've experienced, you're not alone. In fact, you're exactly where you need to be. Hi, I'm Dr. Mason Carter, and in today's episode of Blink Signals, we're diving deep into eyelid twitching, why it happens, what your body is trying to tell you, and when you should take it seriously. So first, what exactly is going on? Eyelid twitching, known medically as myokymia, is a small, involuntary muscle contraction that usually affects the lower eyelid, but can sometimes impact the upper lid as well. It's caused by repetitive firing of nerve fibers that activate the muscles responsible for blinking. These twitches are usually harmless, but that doesn't mean we should ignore them. Your body speaks in whispers long before it screams, and eyelid twitching is one of those whispers. According to a 2022 study from the National Eye Institute, 1 in 4 adults report experiencing persistent eyelid twitching at least once a year. And while most of us brush it off, the causes might surprise you. Let's break down the top reasons your eyelid might be twitching and what the science says. White heavy checkmark 1. Fatigue and lack of sleep. This is the most common cause. When you're sleep deprived, your nervous system becomes hypersensitive. That makes the neurons controlling your eye muscles more likely to misfire. In fact, over 70% of eyelid twitching cases are linked to poor sleep patterns. White heavy checkmark 2. Stress and anxiety. Stress doesn't just live in your mind. It lives in your body. Emotional tension often causes physical reactions, and eye muscles are particularly vulnerable. Adults between 25 to 45 years old are the most affected group when it comes to stress-related twitching. White heavy checkmark 3. Too much caffeine. If you're drinking more than 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day or consuming lots of energy drinks, your caffeine intake could be overstimulating your nerves. Caffeine-induced twitching accounts for nearly 20% of reported cases in young adults. White heavy checkmark 4. Nutrient deficiency. Low levels of magnesium or vitamin B12 can interfere with nerve function and muscle control. Studies show 35% of Americans don't get enough magnesium in their daily diet. White heavy checkmark 5. Digital eye strain. Staring at screens for hours without breaks dries out your eyes, fatigues your muscles, and leads to twitching. Eye twitching risk doubles for people spending over 6 hours per day in front of screens. So yes, your eyelid may be twitching from something as simple as too much coffee, or it could be your body's way of saying, slow down. Now let's talk about the warning signs that something more serious might be going on. While most eyelid twitching is benign, you should see a doctor if the twitching lasts more than a week. It spreads to other parts of your face. You notice drooping eyelids or vision changes. You have a history of neurological conditions. In rare cases, chronic twitching could be an early sign of disorders like blepharospasm or even facial nerve dysfunction. So always listen to your body. All right, so how do you stop your eyelid from twitching? Here are 5 proven ways to calm those nerves and restore balance. 1. Get more sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours per night consistently. Your nervous system will thank you. 2. Reduce caffeine intake. Try switching to green tea or limiting coffee to 1 to 2 cups daily. 3. Boost magnesium and B12. Eat more spinach, almonds, avocados, eggs, and fish. Or consider supplements if needed. 4. Use the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Your eyes need that break. 5. Try mindfulness or meditation. Even 10 minutes a day can significantly lower physical stress responses. These aren't miracle cures, but they're sustainable lifestyle changes that can bring long-term relief. So, the next time your eyelid starts twitching, don't panic. But don't ignore it either. It might just be a tiny muscle spasm, or it might be a quiet signal that your body's out of sync. Sparkles at Blink Signals. We believe your body is constantly speaking. You just need to know how to listen. Have you ever experienced eyelid twitching? Was it stress, lack of sleep, or something else? Backhand index pointing right, drop your story in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to white heavy check mark like this video. White heavy check mark, share it with a friend. White heavy check mark and subscribe to Blink Signal for more science-backed insights into the silent signals of your body. Until next time, keep blinking, keep listening.